Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy RCA the Great, back with another quick video. This is going to be Market Watch episode 2 of season 2, and today was another pack day. As you can see, we had the new Next Is Now Dunkers pack that just released. We got some cool cards in here. We got Pink Diamond John Wall, we got Desmond Mason, Isaiah Ryder, Larry Kennan, and Spud Webb. All dunkers back in their prime time. John Wall has been playing for a while, but when he comes back, he should add a good spice to the Wizards lineup. Now, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, leave a like. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers, but we're going to be talking about some prices in the market, what we expect to happen, what spotlight sets came out, what new cards are upcoming for free, what you should be doing, should you be locking in sets, all that stuff we're going to be discussing in this episode. Now, the Next Is Now series is going to be the series that locks in for that J.R. Smith. So we're going to be talking about some of the things that happened in season 1 that we're going to avoid trying to fall into traps for season 2. But let's pull a pack and let's see what we can get, just like we do every single time we make one of these videos, and see if it's worth pulling one of these packs with MT. As you can see, just like every other video, we don't get anything in. We just also use the pack method. I pulled it at 358. And we still didn't get anything in the pack, but it is okay. We're going to send all that stuff to auctions, sell that, and let's get going with the video. So go over to collections, and the Next Is Now first set is finally out. This is the Dunkers set. The lock-in for this set is going to be Pink Diamond J.R. Smith. He is a pretty good card. I am not going to be locking him in right now because I think competitively there's other cards comparable to him or comparable to him, and locking him in for that much MT right now is probably going to be about 500k MT, and we still do not know how Pink Diamond J.R. Smith's stats are going to be, or if he's even going to be a Pink Diamond. We don't know what's going to happen with the J.R. Smith card. So I'm going to be waiting until the end of the season, just like I did last time, to see if I should be locking in those sets, or this set at least. I do like Josh Smith, though. He's a defensive beast. He can dunk the ball. He has a pretty decent shot. I will be doing another video separately talking about this Larry Kennan because I do think he is a steal. I did pull him out of a single pack a little bit earlier. I think he's a great card to have if you're looking for a budget card, but we'll be talking about that a little later. Now, the reason why I'm saying we're going to be waiting to lock in those sets is because we still have this Idols set that's in here, and locking in all of these is going to get you a most likely better card than J.R. Smith. Another reason I don't want to lock in for J.R. Smith right now is because if we go over to multiplayer and go to MyTeam Limited, we are getting another shooting guard right here for free by just playing limited mode. That's going to get you Jaylen Brown. So you get a Pink Diamond Jaylen Brown. J.R. Smith is probably going to have maybe Hall of Fame range, but he's not going to be that much better than this Jaylen Brown. Is he going to be that much better than Julius Erving? Is he going to be that much better than a Tracy McGrady that is most likely going to be coming out sometime soon or in the future? So think about those things when you're going to be locking in these sets towards a future card. I'm going to wait until the full end to get that J.R. Smith. But let's go ahead and look at some of the current card prices. This Pink Diamond John Wall is going for around 300k right now, and this is with an extra badge on him. Without an extra badge, that Hall of Fame badge, he's going to be going for around 250k at this current moment. He is 6'4". He comes with 4 Hall of Fame or 6 Hall of Fame badges: Acrobat, Relentless Finisher, Dimer, Contact Finisher, Fancy Footwork, and Hall of Fame Quick First Step. That Hall of Fame Quick First Step is going to be pretty amazing. If you don't know John Wall, he's not a shooting point guard. He does have a 79 3 ball, but it's not the best. He does have a 95 drive and dunk, and he is extremely fast with the ball, and he does play great defense. So he's going to be terror, just like that Derrick Rose was for rim runners. People are going to be rim running on you all day with this John Wall, so be prepared for it. If this is your play style, I do recommend picking him up if you can snipe him or something like that, but I do not think he is worth the 300k. Why? Because you can just go ahead and get yourself who? John Stockton, who I know is a little bit shorter, maybe 3 inches shorter, but he shoots the ball way better. He dunks the ball pretty much the same, and he has even better defense. So why lock in a John Wall when you can get John Stockton for 100k and then wait until the end of the season to see where John Wall's price if you're going to be locking in for that Josh Smith. Now, if you think Josh Smith is worth locking in for, most likely is, but for me, I'm going to say no, because we have cards like Giannis Antetokounmpo, who cannot shoot as well as Josh Smith, but plays defense just as well as he does. We also have James Worthy, who just came out a little bit ago. So we got big game James. You can go ahead and get, and he's going to be around 150K MT, I think, right now, to get James Worthy, who is going to be very similar to Josh Smith offensively and defensively. So I do not think locking in Josh Smith right now is the way to go because of how high John Wall's price is. Again, this is your thing to do. If you want to do that, you can, but I do not recommend locking in the Josh Smith because we don't know how J.R. Smith's price is going to be, and we don't know what cards are coming out in the future. So take some things that we learned from the previous season. We know that as these packs leave, John Wall's price is probably going to go up a little bit. All these sets prices are going to go up, but they're going to go back down once super packs come out. And again, the reason why I'm really not locking in is because I really want to know what's going to be coming out of these idols. I still have 2 Ginobili's left that I'm probably going to be holding on to sell at the end. I sold my Dominique Wilkins back a little bit ago because I wasn't using them. I am going to pick them up if there's another super pack or something releasing like that. There will be an idol super pack, I'm pretty sure, before the last one's released. So I'll pick up Dominique Wilkins once that happens. Now, let's go ahead and look at some of the cards that also came out in this pack, just in case you guys do want to lock him in. We got Desmond Mason, who's going pretty cheap. I think he's going for like actually 50K or less. Then you got Isaiah Ryder, who's going for around 80 or 70K or less. Both of those are the shooting guard position. Desmond Mason cannot shoot very well, so that's why his price is going low. And then Spud Webb is going to be very, very cheap. So John Wall is going to remain the highest price card in this set. Look at this one ending at 419K, literally just ended. This one's probably going to go upwards towards 400K. So I would truly recommend sniping him. I'm probably going to spend some time sniping him tonight so that I can sell him back and make some MT. Now let's look at some of the spotlight rewards that we have going on. Go over the challenges. You got the spotlights. I haven't done any of these yet. I'm not going to be doing these, I don't think, because the reward for these is going to be Diamond Rafer Alston. If you don't know who he is, you don't know your basketball history, skip to my Lou and won basketball. He played at Rucker Park, one of the best ball handlers to ever grace the basketball court. Make sure you guys do your research on that history, and he has the same last name as me. So by doing all these spotlights that are free, and they've made it a little bit easier now, you not only get rewards, but you also get Skip to My Lou Diamond for free at the end of this. That's another point guard you can add to your team by just playing the game. Definitely recommend doing that. And as you know, all these cards came with season agendas. I do not think that these are worth it because 15 days from now, they're going to start releasing the same requirements and give you more XP for it. 1,000 XP for doing the same thing. Why would I do 50 dunks by locking? I would lock in Josh Smith and get 50 dunks with him for 600 XP when I can just wait 15 days and you'll make me get 2 blocks for 1,000 XP. I'm actually going to wait for that. I'm not going to lock this in. I'm not rushing to get Blake Griffin. I'll get him just like I got Curry. So if you guys are trying to rush and lock these in, you are wasting a lot of MT. I will definitely caution that. Remember, we're learning from season 1 what happened. The biggest thing I am going to tell you guys is these badges are not going down in price anytime soon. If we're looking at range extender, it just keeps going higher and higher and higher. If you guys have these badges in your collection and you're looking to make some extra MT, make sure you're selling these things if you're not going to be putting them on any players. These badges are the way to make a ton of MT right now. If you're pulling these in packs, make sure you're selling them. Range extender, quick first step is another one that's worth a lot. Obviously, you're going to have clamps that's worth a lot. And then you also have Heart Crusher and things like that that are worth a lot of MT. It's actually pretty crazy. Intimidator is another one that's worth a lot of MT. These badges just keep going up in prices. If I knew this day one, I would have just held on to all of my badges because these things are going so high in value right now. It's crazy. I'm actually probably going to be selling my Clamps badge soon. I do have a silver Clamps badge. I've been holding on to it, but I don't think I'm going to be putting it on anybody. But yeah, I am going to be giving you guys a gameplay of one of the cards that came out today. It's this Larry Kennan. I really do think he's dope. I actually added him to my main team. I added some badges to him, and he's a pretty good card. I also just sold a Mike Dunleavy card. Let me show you that. So like I said, I did find a Mike Dunleavy card in the auction house. They had him fully badged out, 17 gold badges or 18 gold badges, and I was able to sell that card. I got him for 30K. I put him up today for 68K by now, and he sold. The reason why I got him for 32K is because he was on a bid and no one was bidding on him because they were all ending around the same time. Nobody's looking for an Emmy Mike Dunleavy. I'll be showing you guys this card in the next video as well, along with the other Emmy I'm gonna be talking about for the budget series. And the reason why he sold for that much MT is because he has gold range extender, gold clamps. Actually, the badges that were on him were worth over 100K MT for the badges alone. But let's go look at Mike Dunleavy's actual price. All right, so we are at the auction house again. We're looking for Mike Dunleavy, and I will show you that he is actually only going for around 10K, less than 10K MT, or like 11K MT if you don't bid on him, you want to buy him now. But he only comes with 10 gold badges. The badges that he comes with, catch and shoot, he does come with that Hall of Fame corner specialist. The reason why he's so sought after, he's a 6'9" shooting guard with a 93-point shot right now. So he's a card that a lot of people are going for. But he's super cheap because there's a ton of supply. If you can badge up a Mike Dunleavy right now, if you have extra badges laying around and you can buy him, you might be able to sell him for like 75 or 100K MT if you have those badges laying around. But I do think it's actually more beneficial to just sell the badges separate because you can make so much off of it. Like I said, I just sold this Mike Dunleavy for 68K and he's only going for 10K, so you can see how much the badges actually add to his value. But yeah, we're going to continue updating this series, and let's actually take a look at some of the other cards that we've talked about in the past, and let's see what their prices are looking like now. Let's actually go to that Ben Wallace, and let's see how these prices are doing now that the series, the season is actually completely done. Have these prices actually gone up in value? I haven't even checked it myself. There's only 4 Ben Wallace cards in the market, period. So if you want to lock in Dr. J, it's looking very scarce now. These cards are becoming very, very scarce. There are not going to be many in the market. So the same thing is going to happen at the end of this current season we're in. This John Wall, there's probably not going to be many in the market. Whatever the lock-in cards are, there are not going to be many of those in the market, so make sure that you guys are paying attention to them. If you do snipe these or get them for cheap, make sure you keep them so that you can hold on to them and their value will most likely go up. All right, to end the video, let's just take a look at my current team. This is what I'm running right now. We got Stephen Curry, Julius Erving, same stuff, but I added Larry Kennan to my main team, and I will be showing you guys this video of this card. Right after this, I'll probably be recording a gameplay for him. And we also got our bench, who's looking pretty good. We are looking to get Patrick Ewing to place him in this spot that Ralph Sampson is in, and then our team will be pretty complete for now. In an unlimited, we are currently 47-0. We have not lost the game, pretty surprisingly. Honestly, not really, but because many people online right now, they're not very good. They kind of play the same style of offense and stuff, but we'll talk about that in a different type of video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Market Watch. This has been Market Watch Episode 2, Season 2. We'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.